My name is Evan Nichols. I play for Team USA, and I'm a forward. I have Perthes bilateral, so it's in both of my hips, and it affects the head of the hip bone, breaks it down and makes it a lot weaker. I also have arthrogryposis, which affects the joints in the knees and ankles, which makes them not fully function. It impacted me in ways of kids aren't always open to new stuff, so making friends, not going through gym and everything. So it creates a little bit of a barrier, but luckily I found a way to, continue having a healthy school relationship. I used to play soccer when I was younger, and then my disability progressed a bit. They told me that I couldn't really be running a lot more on my legs. So I switched to swimming, I did archery. Eventually though, one of my best friends through elementary school, we kind of clicked together since we were both disabled, and eventually he got me to play with him. He died of cancer a couple years later, but I always feel like I can remember him through hockey, and it's great to have that kind of connection with him still. There was no restrictions with the disability. It was just all upper body, so I felt like no matter what, I was on even playing field. I could be the best out there and it wouldn't affect me either way.
Evan kind of came up during the COVID time, so basically no one knew who he was. The last time I saw him, I was coaching him as a 13-year-old, and he told us at the end of that camp when he was 13 that his goal was to go pro in sled hockey, which it's the first I've heard of a pro sled hockey league.
Evan's really a unique situation because we knew this kid, out of Virginia, and he was a decent player in our camp, but then COVID shut down the camp in there, and so we didn't see him from 2019 until 2021 when the camp came back, and now he's about a 17-year-old kid. And I called Dan Brennan, our general manager from the camp, and said he's improved a lot.
I ended up playing with the Pittsburgh Penguins adult team in that year or so, and I feel like that really stepped up my game from a youth level to an adult level.
The way things shook out with guys opting out and things like that, all of a sudden this 17-year-old kid went from maybe being player number 20 or 21 to he was in the group of 17 going. His play has gotten better because he's 3 years out of high school now. He's really started to mature as a young man.
He's grown up a lot. He's a great player. He makes that Paralympic team as the youngest player on the team.
Kind of a dream come true. I started in 2014, and that was the year of Sochi. I ended up watching that Paralympics, and since I watched it, I was just that's what I want to do in this sport. I always wanted to get to this level. So it's great to finally be able to get here and really compete with it. You ask a bunch of guys on the team, they'll tell you I'm a rat player.
Yeah, he's a bit of a rat for sure.
I'm always looking for the back door, kind of a dirty goal.
I think 90% of his goals are basically in the crease. That's an important part about sled hockey. I mean, a lot of the goals are scored in tight, and he's one of the best at that. He's got quick sticks, he's really good at stealing pucks from people. When we play against each other in club and in practice, he probably steals a puck from me more than anyone else.
I've played on the line with Declan a lot, so being always open and always looking to pass to him is really important.
I think more than anything, it's just the fact that these guys love being together. There's a common bond of understanding what you've gone through for the last, in Evan's case, 21 years almost. Some frustrating times when you couldn't participate in things. I think that's where maybe that camaraderie is it's so tight.
We're very fortunate to have a strong team, but also have a lot of guys who are close to each other on and off the ice, and I think that's the best part. They're lifetime connections. I recently went to a trip with 10 of the guys to Greece. I mean, that's a trip I never would have thought of doing before coming here. A couple guys are getting married. I'm invited to those weddings. We've all gone through different things, but at the end of the day, it kind of has a similar result. It's all brought us together through sled hockey. It's such a good game, so close to hockey, but it's different in a way that keeps it fresh and entertaining. If you like hockey, you're gonna love sled hockey as well.